All right, let's talk about this double-sided tape right over here that the brand sent me over a little bit ago to check out and test out now. I've actually been very impressed with this one. I wanted to go over some things that you should know before purchasing. One, this is such a nice alternative to Velcro. I will say I'm somebody that I love hanging up pictures like this. I have these in my bedroom. I just used basically the same pictures, different design, but I use this tape to hang them up in my bedroom. I've used these also on my rug to make sure that it doesn't slip. And you can also use this in your shower as well on tile if you're putting in like one of those mirrors that you want to just put like on the side, but you don't want to drill it into the wall. This is really nice, but shelves, frames, things along those lines. The way that you use it is, of course, you just grab it like this. Let's say you need this much. The one side is already going to be sticky, of course. So for example, if I'm using this on my rug, I'm gonna put this sticky side on the back of my rug. And then when you have that on there, you're just gonna go ahead and peel this one side off, and that is going to give you the double side for the tape. So you're gonna go ahead, put it down a little bit. I like to hold it for about a minute just to make sure everything's good, let it sit for a few hours, and then it is secure. It is in place. I will say this is very, very strong double-sided tape. Now I was curious kind of like how much it would hold, plus it does stretch. So a little bit goes a long way. Again, if you do have like a rug, you can stretch this up. If you have a picture frame, you can stretch it all the way up the frame, depending on how big it is. So you really don't need a lot of this, but this roll is already so big. Like I said, I've already used this on a few different projects and it's still, you know, still a lot left on here. So tiles, it's good on. You do want to be careful with the painted walls. Mine were fine, but you just want to make sure you give that like a double test. Like you said, the floor, wood, it's great. You don't have to worry about drilling stuff into it. And when you take it off, I will say you don't get that like residue on the bottom. So I'm very happy. Plus, you don't need to break the bank. Go ahead, check this one out.